what would your price be for silver? And what would your price be for gold? What would your price be to have all your niceties until you grow old? What would your price be for millions? I don't mean to be rude. Your lack of a spine, it has me crying. You're living in servitude.
Even before the lockout, there was bad blood between Larkin and several of the British trade union leaders, a number of whom were MPs. The British trade union leadership did not support Larkin's militancy, and they were concerned that any of their own members might emulate it. But after Bloody Sunday on the 31st of August, which left 2 men dead and hundreds injured, the mood shifted. The TUC, which was in the middle of its Congress, when word reached them of the scenes in Dublin, the following day suspended their standing orders and voted for an inquiry. And as Emmett Larkin has noted, subsequently the TUC and the British Labour Party were to be integral to the search for a settlement. On Wednesday, a deputation including Arthur Mitchell MP left for Dublin, and the TUC delegation did little to make themselves popular with their hosts by refusing to address a public meeting when they arrived on Wednesday night. I apologise if I'm covering ground here that Colin has done earlier, but the next morning they had a meeting with the Under-Secretary in Dublin Castle, and William O'Brien recalled when they returned they were changed men. Apparently they got a bad opinion of us from the Castle authorities. On the other hand, the Dublin side became deeply suspicious of the visitors, who they suspected of trying to do a deal behind Larkin's back. In the end, British Labour promised aid, which was necessary and welcome, but for Larkin and the others, they did not want mere charity, they wanted solidarity. Larkin wanted a sympathetic strike, and British Labour leaders had no intention of letting him have one. Neither were they supportive of blacking goods to Ireland. Larkin, who had been arrested on Bloody Sunday, was finally released and travelled to England on the 12th of September. Once there, diplomatic as ever, he denounced the British trade union movement as absolutely rotten to a public meeting in Manchester, adding that the British Labour leaders were damnable hypocrites. He damned them collectively and then lambasted them by name. Connolly, for his part, called them old fossils willing to sell the past at any time.
What would your price be for millions? I don't mean to be rude. Your lack of a spine, it has me crying. You're living in servitude.